No disrespect to any of our guests, but this is the segment we'll be looking forward to all morning. There's brief. There's a beef on the menu today. Thank God this isn't live.
And that
do that again.
Brioche buns as well.
Oh, yeah.
Lizzy Lyons from Lizzy's Little Kitchen in Listowel joins us.
I'll tell you what.
Wow.
Okay.
Lizzy, good morning.
This is the one. Good morning, Lizzy.
Look what
How
you've
are
brought all the way from Listowel in the car this morning.
From your doorstep too.
Yeah, it's literally came about 4 miles over the road from me.
Beautiful. Beef brisket. It's huge across diner menus in America. This is the low and slow pulled beef joy.
Yes. There's a bit of, it's more time than effort that goes into this. If you give it time, then the results are absolutely amazing. And traditionally, this would have been like minced into a beef mince as opposed to cooking it whole like this because it's tough and it takes longer to cook.
Right.
So the fastest way to do it would be to mince it up and use it in a burger or so on and so forth. But we like to do things properly.
You do, yeah.
Lizzy's way.
So Lizzy's way. So this is what we have. We have some onion, carrot, celery, some whole garlic inside here in the pan in the roasting tin. This is our brisket of beef. Look at that. It's marbles with fat. It's lovely.
And the brisket is here, is it?
Yeah, the lower breast.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have our beef in there. And what we're going to do then is just season it with some cracked black pepper.
Look at the marbling on that meat. That's just flavour town there.
And because of that, because of the marbling, do you not need to oil it or...?
No. It'll all render down when you cook it. Like, we've got some salt and we've got some fresh herbs here. And
bit of thyme.
Bit of thyme, bit of rosemary.
Lovely.
And then we have our garlic in underneath, of course. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fill this with water just up to your mirepoix. So your mirepoix are the carrots and the onions. We're not going to let it touch the beef.
Okay.
And then we're going to cover this really, really tightly in tin foil.
Tin foil, okay.
And then we're putting it into the oven at 160 for 2.5 to 3 hours.
2.5 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
Do you want to put it in or are we room in there? Oh, look at this loveliness in there.
You can just pop it in.
So
on
2.5 to 3 hours.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can take it out and just to check that it's tender enough and that's cooked through, it should just shred for you. It should just
pull,
pull away like a pulled pork or whatever. And then it's ready to go. So what we're going to do next is we're going to leave that inside in the oven and we're just going to get on 2.5 hours later and make our Caesar dressing. So I have some mayonnaise here. We have a little bit of Dijon mustard.
Probably my favourite dressing. My favourite salad dressing.
Yeah.
Caesar.
Oh,
Caesar,
man.
I love it too. We have some garlic.
You a fan?
Yeah, I do like it, yeah.
Gorgeous.
I guess the Caesar salad is something we're all familiar with.
Some pepper. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce, yes.
Worcester sauce.
A little bit of red wine vinegar.
Okay.
Now, lots of ingredients, but we will pop all the ingredients up on our website. You'll see them.
A little drizzle of oil.
Beautiful.
And the parmesan.
Parmigiano.
A little bit of lemon juice.
Ah, okay.
And I also put some water in just because it can be quite thick, just to water it down.
Okay.
And
just do that by eye, Lizzy, just to loosen it.
Exactly, like it's up to yourself really. If you prefer a thicker consistency, then of course you can leave it.
And that's it.
That's
Done.
it. C'est la vie. There you go. So then, 2.5 hours later, we take our beef out of the oven and we let it rest.
Yeah.
And ideally, you would leave it rest for 4 hours and put it into the fridge or leave it overnight.
Oh, really?
Okay, so this is serious prep for this and time.
Wow.
But you get so much out of it. It's really good value for money. You can make sandwiches with it. You can have it cold. You can use it as a cold
You can put it in mac and cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
You can shred it up. So what we have is our pan is on here now. I just put in a little bit of water. We don't need any fat because there's enough in the beef. And we are just going to drop this down here.
So you're just rehydrating the meat.
We're reheating, and we want the steam because we are going to pop on some cheese. And then we're going to cover it up again.
Oh, dizzy.
So you left that cool after the...
Yeah, I left it cool. This was actually cooked last night at home.
Okay.
And then almost like you would steam an egg. You know when you're cooking an egg and you don't want to use oil?
That's very clever.
There we go.
And you see a lot of places in the States, particularly, and in Dublin, actually, fellas who are making burgers. This is how they'll cook them.
Yeah.
They'll put them on the grill, and they'll just get a bit of water in there and cover it, and it just steams it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Brings up the flavour.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now we're on with our
Oh man, I love it.
Parmesan, or our Caesar dressing.
Yeah.
We have some lettuce.
And then whatever you're having yourself,
Whatever.
basically, on this, yeah.
Some
I see you've
avocado.
gone very west coast of California there with your avocado.
Yeah, I like it. I like it with the beef, the creaminess, and it's really good with Caesar as well. So we got some.
And how's Listowel?
Listowel is great.
My lovely Listowel.
Your lovely Listowel, we're rocking down there.
Yes, of course you
Ballybunion is rocking. We've
Yeah.
Ballybunion open as well. And last week it was like Ballybahamas. It was so warm and beautiful.
Bahamas, I love it. It's gas with the Irish Open on the Hinch and Clare this week. When you're watching the covers, they talk about Ballybunion all the time. It's widely known as one of the
it's
best
just
golf courses.
amazing.
It's an amazing part of the world.
Amazing. Sure, you could be anywhere in the world. Like, it's just fabulous. And they've started.
Well, when we get the weather, it's a great country, isn't it?
Yeah, so this
What's this
is
now?
something that I have prepared earlier.
What?
I actually did this in the George Foreman, so it's that
Oh,
easy.
very
You could
clever.
do the same process in your George Foreman. We're just going to
Smell.
pop that on
Okay,
top.
so this is the alternative.
I use this. This is the way it'll turn out, you see.
So you'll have the
Instead
meat,
of the
and you have the
pan.
cheese,
Yeah.
and you have the meat.
Yeah.
But you can do it in the grill if you want.
Now, we're just going to get our...
And with the cheese and all that, does it not wreck your grill?
No,
No.
it doesn't. No,
Because
because
it's
George
coated.
Foreman is
Non-stick.
non-stick, yeah.
Okay.
So lots of people have them at home.
God. Is this on the menu down the...
Yeah.
course
Oh,
it is.
it's on the menu in Ballybunion today, actually.
This is
Now,
something I would think you'd cook.
So here
Oh,
we go.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this kind of low and slow cooking. Yeah, and that's with cuts of meat like brisket. It's the way to go, isn't
Yeah.
it, Lizzy?
And easily got brisket?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, yeah, with your butcher, if you went to your local butcher, you should have absolutely no problem at all. I knew this would be really dirty,
Dirty is the word.
so I brought some napkins here for you.
Okay, a dirty burger. as we
A
call
dirty
it.
burger.
Right, Adon, go
Oh,
ahead,
really?
son.
Me first?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay,
Come on,
this
yeah.
is going to be
Chop it
messy.
around that.
That's probably the only way to do it. All right.
So this one's mine,
This one is yours.
and that one's
yeah.
mine as well. Now,
Yeah.
Who needs to go to America? That is...
look at the big
Yeah.
happy head there, look. Huh?
Are you going to have a big happy head?
I'm going to... Listen, watch me. You watch
Try
me,
it.
my
Today's
love.
recipe is up on our website, that's virginmediatelevision.ie/weekendam, or, as Simon said, you can call into Lizzie's Little Kitchen in Listowel to try her wares for yourself. What way are you approaching this?
I'm
Going
going
straight in?
I'm going to do what's called the Philadelphia lean. This is what they do in delis
right.
in Philadelphia.
I see a
You
pro
stand
do it.
away
Here
from
we
the
go.
counter and you put your elbows down and then...
And you get a really big
Oh!
bite. Yeah.
Oh, mother of mercy.
The Philadelphia lean.